Hey everyone, hello, welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. I am Nib and this is my channel, and it's lovely to have you here to join me for a pick card reading. And today we're doing, aren't we, what emotions are triggered in your person when they hear your name. What is triggered in their heart, what goes through their mind, how does hearing your name, the thought of you, what does that trigger within them? So we're going to get straight to our 3 piles, and I will see you very soon. Okay guys, so these are the 3 piles that we have today. We have pile number 1 with the Fuchsia card here, beautiful card, and the little white calcite. So there you go. Pile number 2, which is the forget-me-nots, equally lovely, the forget-me-not. And the little purple bead here. And then pile number 3, which is the gorgeous hydrangea. There you go. So that is, and also with silver heart as well there, a little silver heart. Okay, so those are your 3 piles. Remember, it is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right. Never take a message that doesn't feel right. And it's timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. So great, so I look forward to seeing you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing what emotions, feelings are triggered in your person when they hear your name, and when they're, when you are in their mind. What triggers them? What's the overriding feeling? Is it negative? Is it positive? What's going on for them? So you came into the reading under this beautiful card, which is the Fuchsia card, and this is actually a gorgeous oracle deck. For those that are interested, I think it's called a Little Rain oracle deck, but if you're interested, just kind of message me and I'll let you know the exact name. But this is the Fuchsia card plus the little calcite here, gorgeous little calcite. So I'm going to put that there so that we can see it. The Fuchsia card, fuchsias are beautiful flowers. I've got a couple of fuchsias in my garden actually. And they are traditionally sort of symbols of harmony, love, energy, to help balance the heart chakra, because pink and green are often represented by the heart chakra. So they're often a symbol as well of boldness, courage, positivity, success. So let's see how that plays out in your reading there for you. I've also pre-shuffled a couple of oracle cards, so let's have a look. Oh, so we've got this very shocking pink. It's interesting you've got pink there with the word disruption. Now this actually would be described as a sort of a fuchsia pink, funnily enough, as a sort of a very bright pink. And it's quite interesting that those are both pink there. So I think there is a heart, something happens to their heart, definitely, when they hear your name with all this pink here. Let's have a look and see what this one is. Oh, physical pain. Oh, okay. So maybe for some of you, the disruption of physical pain, this is somebody who you're not with, or there's been some issue with, or some problem, because this sword is going right into the heart here, isn't it? So maybe this person feels upheaval when they hear your name, remembering you, thinking back to you, or just with whatever's going on with you and them at the moment. They're feeling upheaval. It hurts their heart, because you've got 2 cards here with pink, which is the heart chakra, and then we've actually got an image of the heart. So it's hurting their heart, but there's love. With all this pink here, there is definitely love. It could be as well that, with this particular card, it's kind of like, it's also about releasing fear, in order to make a courageous or bold move. So somewhere I feel this person has love for you, or when they hear your name, they feel love, they feel disrupted, unbalanced, and I think they want balance. It's hurting them. So wherever you are in the situation, I feel this person wants healing and harmony with you. It's because that's what the future is. But at the moment, maybe there's some disruption, some upheaval, and it's causing them some pain, but there's still love there. So something like that. But anyway, let's get a bit of a sense, maybe. I mean, it could be just be that, you're in a settled relationship with them, or you're in a happy relationship with them, but maybe something's happened to cause some sort of disruption in the situation, possibly. So it doesn't have to be that you're in separation. You might just be going through a bit of a tricky time, or there might have been something that's happened where there is essentially still a lot of love there, but for whatever reason, there's some sort of pain for this person as well. But first of all, let me just let's get some tarot. Let's just do a few tarot on where you and your person are at the moment. Big thank you if you have subscribed, liked, commented. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. And if you feel you do want to support the channel by doing one of those things, I would be very grateful. But let's get straight to it. So let's see, where is pile number one of their person at right now? What's the energy between the two of them? What's going on in the connection? It's a good way for you to check that this is actually your pile. So what is going on with pile number one of their person right now? So we have the 10 of Wands. What's going on with pile number one of their person? We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so there is something heavy here. There's some anxiety here between the two of you. The 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay, that is very interesting. It's interesting because it goes with these, actually. And the bottom of the Ace of Cups. There is love, 100%. This person, there is love between the two of you. I think at the moment, there is love between the two of you. There is a strong connection, actually, between the two of you, or certainly potential to have a strong connection between the two of you with the 2 of Cups here. So 2 of Cups is about, a beautiful union. Twos is all about partnership, friendship, and that's what the 2 of Cups is. It's a partnership with an underlying foundation of friendship. It's a long-term connection. It's got the potential for a long-term connection because, you've got a lot in common. There's a lot going on in the connection to mean that it can stand the test of time. That is the 2 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is, this connection is like a dream for both of you. It's a wish for both of you. It could be, because you've got the Ace of Cups here as the overarching energy. For some of you, this could be that you want to begin something with this person, or the both of you are on the verge of beginning something, or you've just started something, or it's a crush situation and you want there to be a beginning for the two of you. Because the Ace of Cups is the seed of love, the beginning of love, a new beginning, really. So maybe it's a new beginning for you if it's some sort of crush situation, or maybe it's because at the moment both of you are wanting a new beginning and there's been some sort of disruption. There's been some sort of either a split or some anxiety, or it's been tough. Because the 10 of Wands is a toughness, a heaviness to the situation. It feels like a heavy burden, a heavy load. The 9 of Swords is literally like the nightmare card, really. It's about having, losing sleep, being very anxious, really thinking negatively. So it could be that this is coming to some sort of separation, but actually there's still love here in this connection. You're still a dream for each other. You still want each other. There's still a strong bond. And that's exactly what these cards are, because the fuchsia is about, it does symbolise, as I said, healing, harmony and love. But something's, there's also some blockages here, some disruption, some pain in the situation. And that would be why these cards are here. But the love, the dream to be together, the wish to be together is still here. And the overarching energy is the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. So either a renewal of love, a reconciliation and coming back together if you're in separation, or it's the seed of love, it's the start of love. So that's where I think you are at. You're in some sort of situation where you're either being prevented or there's been issues about you coming together, and there needs to be something to shake it up. You're both looking for some disruption to shake up the situation so you can be together. Somebody makes a move or something like that. Yeah, because fuchsia, this kind of fuchsia can also, these sorts of deep pinks like this can also be about excitement. So it feels like it's an exciting thing to shake things up, to get things moving, to have this dream fulfilled for you and them to be together. or it's about, you know, there's love still in this situation, and but there's disruption here. There's been some issue, some pain, some problem, something holding it back, some fears, some blockages. It feels like, you know, it's been heavy. But the Ten of Wands can also be the end of a tough cycle. So maybe you both are wanting the end of a tough cycle. So if this is a situation that you're actually in, it could be that you're both wanting the end of a tough cycle. You want to move away from this stress, this fear, this, you know, these hands are tied, this feeling of being tied or you know, trapped or something like that. You want that to go, and for it to be a wish, for it to be lovely again, for it to be good again, for, you know, love to be reborn again. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. If that doesn't sound like your pile, your situation rather, you might want to look at another pile. So we've got the Ten of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. Nine of Swords, which is Gemini. Nine of Cups, which is Pisces. Two of Cups is Cancer, and the Ace of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So let's see then, you know, so what emotions are triggered? What emotions are triggered then in pile number one's person when they hear pile number one's name, when they think of pile number one? What emotions are triggered for them? Queen of Pentacles. What emotions are triggered when they hear pile number one's name? We have the Hierophant. My goodness. Okay. We have, again, the Eight of Swords. So you've got the Nine of Swords, you've got the Eight of Swords, right? What emotions are triggered? And we have the Two of Wands, okay. And the overarching energy is the Page of Wands. So this person, when they hear your name, it triggers them in a couple of different ways, really. And I think, again, these cards indicate it. It makes them feel like there's a block or some sort of, some sort of fear, some kind of, the Eight of Swords, because Swords is all about thoughts. And I think this person is like self-sabotaging, or they're allowing their thoughts to hold them back in some way, or to hold them back from coming to you, or being with you, or connecting with you, or something like that. But they also feel when they hear your name, they're also triggered to think of commitment, because and love and being with you, which is exactly the Two of Cups here. So they are triggered in terms of thinking that you are their person, the person that they want to be with, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is stable, solid. She is also incredibly attractive, because she's like the card of, along with the Empress, of somebody who really, really takes really good care of herself. So my sense is that they feel that you're very attractive, so they're attracted to you. They feel a sense of attraction when they hear your name. They feel a sense of wanting to be with you in a long-term basis, because the Hierophant is a card of commitment. So this person sees you trigger in them emotions of love, of stability, of loyalty, of commitment, of wanting to be with you, of wanting to build a future with you. Definitely, those things are definitely there. But there is this fear here. This Eight of Swords is like a sense of being stuck. So it may be that for some of you, you are in separation from this person. There's been some kind of disruption in the situation, maybe to bring you apart. Or there's something blocking the connection. There's something holding it back. And it could be this person's thoughts. This person is stuck in terms of maybe thinking, how can they move forward with you? Because we've got the Two of Wands, which is also this card of waiting. So I feel like this person might be holding themselves back in some way with the Two of Wands here, trying to get some kind of balance. So you've got the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So I feel like they want to be with you, but there's something that is something that holds them back. So when they hear your name, they have all these positive emotions, but it also triggers them into fear. I think it triggers them into fear, into maybe sabotaging the connection, into maybe feeling stuck, into stalling, maybe stalling. It could be that this is a situation that goes in cycles as well, where sometimes it's really positive and then sometimes it's really negative. So they could push and pull a bit, or they could come forward and then pull back, come forward and then pull back. And I think it's got something to do with their fears, their insecurities, their doubts, all of that stuff that maybe sometimes puts the connection on hold, that disrupts, that is the disruptor in the connection. And it's painful with the physical pain here. I feel like it causes your person, your person pain. And that might be why as well you got the fuchsia, because the fuchsia is about, trying to get balance. So I feel like this person, is not, when they hear your name, they have all these mixed emotions. It triggers them into lots of mixed emotions, really. Page of Wands, however, is about, again, pages are new beginnings. So you've got both of the overarching energies as new beginnings. So I feel like for many of you, this probably is a separation situation where this person wants a new beginning with you. Now, the Page of Wands would be like a passionate new beginning. It could be that they're also, when they think of you, when they think of, when your name goes through their mind, they're thinking they want to message you, they want to come forward, they want to connect with you. Because pages is all about communication and messages and that kind of thing. So it makes me feel that they want to do that, but they might just lack a bit of confidence. I don't know, whatever's gone on in the situation. They may just lack some confidence here, but there's definitely blockages and fears with them, as well as wanting this commitment with you, wanting this stability with you. Let me just clarify the Eight of Swords here. What is that stuckness about? What's holding them back? What's going on? What's the clarification for that? So we have the Five of Swords. We have the Magician. What is that Eight of Swords about? Not being able to move. We have the Star. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person, there's been, with the Five of Swords, it's about winners and losers. So I definitely feel this situation has come into separation. There's been some sense of loss. There's been something has happened that's caused pain and disruption in the situation. So you either split up or you've had a row, or something's happened. But essentially, and it's causing your person to feel temporarily stuck. And it could be that whatever's happened is making them feel that they can't move, and that's kind of like frustrating them, because you are 100% you are a wish fulfillment, and they want to manifest something with you again. So the Magician is about manifestation. They want to manifest the situation again. The Star is about healing. So my sense is that they want to heal whatever's gone on between the two of you. There's still hope in their heart for you. The Star is about hope, healing. They might still be, checking you out on social media, just checking out to see what you're up to. And the Ten of Pentacles is exactly like, where the Queen of Pentacles should be. So the Ten of Pentacles is about a card of two people being in a committed situation, building up a family together, building up a life together, living in harmony together, being materially very comfortable. Traditionally in the Rider-Waite, with the Ten of Pentacles, you'd have all the family together on the card. It shows generations of the family being together. It shows generational wealth, security, stability. So this person wants that with you, but maybe they are, so this kind of sense of stuckness, worry, concern, fear is because I think they're in separation from you and they don't like that. But it might be keeping them temporarily a little bit stuck, because maybe they're not sure about how you would feel about them coming forwards. But they definitely do want to come forwards with the Page of Wands here. They definitely do want to message. They want to, connect again. So I think you create this whole very positive feeling and emotion within them. But there's also this sense of frustration and feeling stuck because the connection isn't together, or you aren't able to be together for whatever reason. It kind of feels a bit blocked to your person. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus. Hierophant is also Taurus. And of course, Taurus is a very stable zodiac sign. They love stability, they love security, they love material comfort and wealth. Two of Wands is, no, not the Two of Wands, sorry, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. So, yeah, those are the signs I'm saying. So let's get another one of these cards, actually. Yeah, so what emotions are triggered in pile number one's person when they hear pile number one's name? What emotions are triggered? And that one more time, what's this say? Harmony. Can you believe it? Yeah, they want balance. They want harmony. Yeah, there's been disruption, upset, upheaval, there's stuckness, it's causing them stress. They want harmony back in the situation, 100%. So there you go. Let's have a couple of message cards for pile number one and their person. What have we got here? We've got admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Okay. And then one more for pile number one and their person, please. One more. Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. I definitely think this person thinks that you are their special person. They want harmony with you, harmony back with you, for a lot of you, I think. You know, they want to build something solid and strong and stable with you. But anyway, pile number one, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing. And of course, hitting the notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. You never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. So today we are doing, aren't we? You know, what emotions are triggered in your person? You know, positive, negative. What emotions are triggered when they hear your name and when they think of you? What is kind of brought up in them, really. So you came into the reading under the gorgeous little forget-me-nots flower. Okay, so obviously a flower of remembrance, forget-me-not, remembrance. So let's see how that plays out. And then you've also come in under this little purple bead here. So let's put that there. I've also pre-shuffled a couple of oracle cards. So let's have a look at those and see where they are. Oh, so this one says movement. This immediately reminds me of the Eight of Wands in the tarot. The Eight of Wands is all about speed. So this is because the Eight of Wands in the tarot has this sort of image of all the wands going in one direction with focus and purpose in a speedy way. The Eight of Wands is always about speed. So this says movement as well. So I think this is a card of let's do it, let's go, action. This is a card of action. All right, so let's see what that means. So some sort of action next to this remember me, don't forget me. And then we have mirror effect. A mirror effect of all these moons and these, you know, these two images. It's always reminding me of two halves of the same sort of soul, really. And funnily enough, I mean, forget-me-nots, they are about remembrance, but they're also believed to sort of represent, you know, the bonds that exist between two souls. And it's about remembering to never forget, you know, the person that we've loved or lost or whatever. So for some of you, it might be that you are asking about somebody that you're not with. And when they think of, you know, when you go through when they think of your name, they're hoping that you haven't forgotten them, that it might be a no contact situation as well for some of you. They're hoping that you're still thinking of them, that they see you as somebody who is a very strong connection for them. With all these moons here, showing the different cycles of the moon, you know, the waxing, the full moon, the waning moon, all the different, the whole lunar cycle thing. It's just reminding me that there's a strong pull, a strong soul pull, a strong soul connection between the two of you. And maybe there's going to be something that's going to happen within within the one whole lunar cycle sort of thing, you know, which is about a month, isn't it, with the movement here. But anyway, let's see anyway. Let's get some, first of all, I'm just going to get some tarot on where you are at with your person. It gives you a bit of an idea of whether this is the right path for you as well. I just want to say thank you for all your lovely support, you know, with subscribing and all of that kind of stuff. And if you feel that you want to do any of that because you like the reading, then please do. But let's just ask, you know, where is pile number two person and their person at the moment? What's the state of the connection? You know, where are they at, really? No, what that one is, which is the Queen of Wands. Where are they currently at? We have the Death card. We have the Eight, and now isn't that interesting? We've got the Eight of Wands here, the Eight of Wands. You might be distant from this person because of travel or because of geographical distance for some of you. So maybe you're in it's a long distance thing, or there is geographical space between the two of you in some way. It doesn't have to be different countries. It could just be, you know, somehow where they have to travel. You have to travel to get to each other. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so there is definitely love at the moment between the two of you. The Page of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles, but it might be new love or something like that. Or they might want to renew love or have new love with you, because Page of Cups and Pages are about new starts, new beginnings. You've also got the Death card. So it could be, but with the Death card here, some of you are in separation from them. The situation has come to an end in some way. But I feel like both of you, if that's the case, both of you definitely want renewal, reconciliation, 100%. Page of Cups is about a brand new beginning in love. I mean, it could be that this is a crush situation, because the Page of Cups is like a crush energy, really. And this Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, it makes me feel like with the Wands as well and the movement, it's got a lot of excitement to it. It's got a lot of, you know, immediacy to it. It makes me feel like this person, or you and both of you and this person, want to move on this situation, want to make a move maybe. Something like that, want to be recognised and seen by each other with the Queen of Wands, if it's like a sort of an attraction. But you feel a sort of soul pull towards each other. You feel a strong pull towards each other. You feel like there's a very strong connection. But yeah. But if it's where you're in separation because something's happened with the Death card here, always with death comes renewal and rebirth. So it makes me feel this person wants to renew, rebirth. Both you and this person want to have a renewed connection, want the situation to rise up, because we can see this little crow rising up, and for it to be better. Certainly with the Queen of Wands, yeah, you feel confident that could happen. We've also got little poppies in this. We've got a lot of little poppies in these two cards, and poppies are also about remembrance, aren't they? So it makes me feel that this could be a situation where you're in separation. This person, you're both remembering each other, you're both thinking about each other, you're both maybe reminiscing, and you want reconciliation, you want new love in the situation. It could be with the Queen of Wands that somebody interfered with the connection, somebody got in the way of you and them. It could be as well that somebody is around for your person with the Queen of Wands, but they still remember you, they still are thinking about you, they are still, maybe wanting something with you. That could also be what's going on with the Queen of Wands here, but they could also just be thinking of you as a Queen of Wands, who is somebody who's very attractive, very charismatic. There's a lot of chemistry. Whenever you have a Wands, you've got the Page of Wands and you've got the Queen of Wands. Wands is all about fire and chemistry. So I feel like both of you are feeling there's still fire and chemistry and attraction in this situation. Yeah, so that doesn't sound like your situation, that you might want to try another pile. But the Queen of Wands is any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Death is Scorpio. Eight of Wands, again, is Sagittarius energy. Page of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And Page of Pentacles, any of the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's just see, let's just ask them now, shall we? What is triggered? What emotions are triggered in pile number 2 when they think pile number two's person rather, when they think of pile number two, or when they hear pile number two's name, what emotions are triggered? We have the Five of Pentacles, being out in the cold. We have the Two of Cups. All right. We have the King of Pentacles. What emotions are triggered when they hear pile number two's name? And we have the Five of Wands. Right, okay. And we have the Nine of Wands as the overarching energy. So basically, I do feel that a lot of you have come into separation from this person. That's probably why you've got the main card of Forget-Me-Not, really, because you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is that they feel a coldness when they hear your name. Not that they have a coldness in their heart towards you, but a coldness because they're out in the cold, they're excluded from you and the situation, and that is making them feel sad. It's making them feel unhappy. It's making them feel challenged because you've got two cards of fives. You've got Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Now, five is all about challenge, disruption, upheaval, competition, risk-taking, shifts, change, really. So I feel like this person doesn't feel settled. They don't feel stable without you. They are feeling challenged in the situation. They may feel like there's a challenge for your love and affections, that they have to compete somehow for your love and affection, because it comes right under the Page of Cups, which is this new beginning in love, or this renewal of love. And underneath it you have the Five of Wands, which is all this kind of battle going on, this competition going on. Maybe, so when they hear your name, they're thinking, I've now got to compete, I've got to fight, I've got to go up against maybe others to get pile number two's attention, to get them to want me again, or to get them to be back with me again. But I mean, 100% from this situation which has died possibly or come to an end is the Two of Cups, and I feel like this person wants a renewal, wants a rebirth, a rising up to get to the Two of Cups again. Funnily enough, the Two of Cups came up in pile number one, and the Queen of Pentacles came up in pile number one, not the King of Pentacles. So you might, feel drawn to pile number one. That's only if you feel drawn to it. But anyway, the Two of Cups is a beautiful relationship based on friendship, based on connection, based on love and harmony, and just feeling a real strong pull, like you are the other person, that other half, that other part of their soul, if you like, which is why you've got the mirror effect, that you mirror them. There's sort of like a bit of a correlation, isn't there, almost between this card and that, because in both cards the two figures are kind of like more or less doing the same gestures, really. So it just makes me feel this person thinks of you as that person, somebody that they somebody who is their kind of like soulmate, their soul partner, if you like. King of Pentacles, and it comes right under the Eight of Wands. And when I said that this card reminded me of the Eight of Wands, which is about movement, it's about taking focused, deliberate action towards one goal. And I feel like this person wants to come back towards you quickly to create stability and commitment. I feel this person is wanting stability and commitment with you, because that is the King of Pentacles. That is what they represent. And we've got the Eight of Wands above it, which is like telling me that they want to move back towards you if you're in separation. They definitely don't want you to forget them, and they want to create a stable, solid situation with you. But at the moment they are feeling shut out, and it goes with the Five of Pentacles. This Nine of Wands here is somebody that is keeping themselves shut out, keeping themselves guarded or locked in, I should say, and everybody else shut out, really. So maybe when they hear your name, they feel like they want to come back towards you, they want reconciliation with you, but they feel out in the cold. So there's a sense of frustration to them, because maybe they're feeling shut out or closed off from you and the connection. I feel like maybe it could be, some of you, that you were in a settled situation with this person, and that came to some sort of an end, really. Because at the background of here, we've got this house, haven't we? This kind of person is guarding. So I feel like this home, security, stability, this connection built on a long-standing friendship, love, harmony, goes with the King of Pentacles, which is all about stability. I feel like maybe they're feeling shut out from that. They're feeling blocked off from that for some of you. So maybe you had that, you've come into separation, this person wants it back, but they're feeling blocked off or shut out from that. And now they've got to work hard to begin again with you, to renew something with you. And they desperately don't want you to forget them. They want you to keep remembering them, remembering what they see as a very soulful connection. Now, the Nine of Wands is also somebody who is willing to stand up and fight for their what they believe is, belongs to them, is theirs, and they've got this house in the background, which is that stable, secure, loving relationship. So I feel this person is willing to still stand up, to still fight for this connection, to still make a stand, to still make the effort to get this connection back on track. Because the Nine of Wands, the person in the Nine of Wands is often the wounded warrior. You might have been through a lot with this person. They might feel like there's a lot of wounds in the situation, that you've both been through a lot of trials and tribulations. But from their point of view, they're still willing to fight for the connection. And these are the sort of emotions that are triggered when they think of your name. So there's a sense of loss, there's a sense of heartache, there's a sense of being, wanting to fight for the connection, because there's a remembrance of how good it is with the Two of Cups here, how loving and supportive you were to them, how stable the situation could be. Again, so all those things are, all those emotions are triggered in them when they hear your name. So let's have, another card here. So in terms of zodiac signs, Five of Pentacles is Taurus, Two of Cups is Cancer, King of Pentacles. I would normally put the King of Pentacles as a sort of Capricorn energy, really, and Five of Wands is Leo energy. So let's just see. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius. What is triggered in pile number two's person when they hear pile number two's name? I feel like that one wants to come out. Let's see what this one is. Ideas and inspiration. And I think that goes with the movement and the Eight of Wands. It's about, I feel like they want to make a move. That's what I'm thinking. If you're in separation, it's no contact. I feel like this person, literally with the movement, wants to make a move. And at the moment, there are ideas and inspirations about how to do that. And it may, for some of you, fall within one sort of lunar cycle. I think we just hit the new moon, haven't we? Or recently just had the new moon. So by the time it goes back to the, to the whole new moon again, to the new moon again, we go up through the waxing moon to the full moon, then down through the waning moon, and then we hit the new moon again. Somehow, for some of you, something might happen within that time. And I'm just noticing as well that this card, the Mirror Effect card, is card number 13, which is the Death card in Tarot, and it's about change, transformation, rising up, a rebirth. I feel like this person is going to want to do that, and they're having ideas and inspiration about how to move that situation on quickly, to back towards you, I think. Let's see what we've got here for pile number two. What emotions are triggered in pile number two's person when they hear pile number two's name? And that one is persistently wanting to come out. Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. This person definitely sees you as some kind of soulmate, soul partner, where you've got this kind of deep connection, a pull, attraction. This came out in pile number one. Actually, did this? No, sorry, I don't think it did. Divine soul, again, divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. So this person sees you in that way. I have one more for pile number two, please. How does, what's the situation for pile number two? And the person, we've got past lives. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. What did I say? This person feels this soul connection with you. You know, there's lots of, they might feel that there's, you know, been lots of lives that you've lived together before. There's a very deep connection between the two of you. But anyway, part number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell as well. That's equally important, so that you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, you know, what emotions are triggered in your person, you know, positive or negative, when they hear your name, when they, and that means, you know, when they think of you, you know, when they, you know, what goes on for them, what is brought up, what feelings are brought up, what feelings are brought to the surface. So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is the gorgeous Hydrangea. And I love these flowers, actually. I've got a few of these different plants in my garden with the different colours. So it's a beautiful, beautiful flower. So there you go. You've got the hydrangea and the little silver heart as well. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to put that there. So I've also pre-shuffled a couple of oracle cards. So let's have a look and see what they are. So we have protection. Protection, right. And we have messages of forgiveness. So that's interesting because, I mean, with the hydrangea, I think there are different sort of meanings for the different shades of hydrangea, because obviously hydrangea comes in, I think it's 5 different shades, but we can see 3 here. I think we can see the pink, blue and purple. So, I mean, the pink hydrangea, I think in Japan, is it in Japan? The pink hydrangeas are seen as one of the most romantic flowers. I mean, usually pink is, you know, kind of, because it's linked to the heart, it's normally quite a romantic, loving colour, isn't it? And blue is about remorse, gratitude, maybe an apology. And it could go with messages of forgiveness as well here. So this person might be thinking, there might be something about this situation where this person wants to forgive you or wants you to forgive them, possibly. Maybe feels remorseful, or somebody, you know, feels remorseful, and there's some kind of apology or something. And also the purple is about gratitude and, you know, and thanks. So I feel like this person might be, when they think of you, it could be that you're in separation or something, and they want you to forgive them. They want to feel grateful for the connection. They want to feel thankful for the connection. Maybe they want to show that. Maybe there's an element of remorse because you've got all of the different shades here. And protection means maybe that they want to protect the connection. They want to keep the connection going. They want to keep the link. Because you can see these 2 links. They want to keep the link with you and them. But anyway, let's see what the tarot says. Let's first of all, let's just look at a sense of, you know, where you and your person are at right now, and then it might give you a bit of an idea of whether this is the right pile for you. So thank you very much for all your lovely support. Thank you so much for doing that. And if you feel that you want to do any of those things, or subscribing, liking, commenting, then I would really appreciate it. But let's see now, where is pile number 3 and their person at? What's going on in the connection right now? Where are they at? What's going on in the connection right now? So we have the Magician. Okay. Where are they at right now? We have the 9 of Cups. Where are they at right now? We have the Hierophant. Okay. And we have the Knight of Cups. Right. And the overarching energy is the 2 of Wands. So, I mean, the 2 of Wands, what's underneath there, because that's moving a little bit, is the King of Cups. So the 2, for some reason, there's some sort of waiting in this situation. The 2 of Wands is about a wait, there's a card of waiting. Maybe things being stalled or something in some way. So Magician is about, I feel like this is a situation where, I mean, it feels very positive. So either you're with someone and it's incredibly positive, but it's a bit odd because you've got these messages of forgiveness. So it could be that this is some sort of wish fulfillment for the 2 of you with the 9 of Cups. This connection is some kind of wish fulfillment that you both want to create. Because you've got the Magician card here, and you've got the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, and the Magician is about manifesting. But it's a bit, what I've noticed about these cards is that they're quite dark, apart from the flowers. So it could be that this situation, like I said, is in separation or in a bit of a dark place. Because the Magician is unusually quite a dark card in this deck. So out of something that might be hidden or in darkness, or you're not together, they want to manifest it. So it could be that you both are separate from each other for whatever reason, maybe because you've come into separation, maybe because you're not together yet, or something like that, and you want to manifest it. And the Knight of Cups is about coming forwards in making a romantic gesture, so coming forwards in a romantic way. So it could be that you know, both of you want to come forwards and have a romance or begin a romance with each other, you know, because there's a strong sense of love between the two of you. You're a wish for one another. The Hierophant is, at the moment, either you could be in a committed situation, although I think that's probably quite unlikely, but you could be in a committed situation with this person at the moment. But all the other cards don't really point to that. So either you want commitment, both of you want commitment, or it could be that, you know, you are both in a committed situation, but you both like each other. You both want to be with each other. It could be something like that. So there could be a committed situation in the middle of you and them somehow. And that might be why there's a little bit of stalling here, a little bit of waiting, things on hold. It could be some sort of third party, that you're in a kind of third party situation. And either one of you or both of you is in a committed connection at the moment. That's the other way of reading this. Underneath the Two of Wands is the King of Cups, which is deep love. So there is a lot of love in this connection. There's a deep love in this connection. You've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. There's a lot of romance. There's a lot of dreaming with the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of fantasizing for the both of you. There's a deep pull. Both of you have the same passion about wanting to be in a connection together, wanting to be with each other, wanting to protect maybe something that you've already created, and maybe it's come into separation, but you still want to protect that. You want to renew it. You want to have the commitment back. It is something that you had before and you're in separation. You want to create the commitment back. And maybe you want to forgive one another if there's been some sort of issue. You both are wanting to forgive each other in some way. So if that doesn't sound like your kind of situation, you might want to listen to another pile. But in terms of zodiac signs, I mean, the Nine of Cups is Pisces, Hierophant is Taurus, Knight of Cups is also Pisces. And again, Pisces is a very sort of dreamy sign within the zodiac. So I feel like there might be a lot of dreaming and fantasizing. A lot of maybe telepathic communication between the two of you in separation. You know, kind of knowing somehow what the other person's thinking and feeling, that kind of thing. Because, you know, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups is a deep, deep emotion, a lot of deep feelings, yeah. And again, the King of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Two of Wands is Aries energy. So that's kind of where I think you are at. But let's see what is triggered, what emotions are triggered in pile number 3's person when they hear pile number 3's name. And that one's definitely ready to come out. And that is the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands underneath the Magician. The Star. Beautiful. What emotions are triggered in pile number 3's person when they hear pile number 3's name? The Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles came out in pile number 1 as well. I think the Star might have done as well. I can't remember. And the Ace of Pentacles. The overarching energy is the High Priestess. Now, this could be a secret situation with the High Priestess, or you could be hidden from each other. I think that's probably what I was saying about all the cards being black. It's a sort of these cards here, they're quite dark cards. So it's a situation that's hidden, that's secret, that's in the shadows, that's not maybe even in the open yet, out in the open yet, or is in separation, and therefore there's maybe no contact. It could be that somehow you're in a no contact situation with this person, with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is a secret energy. It's a hidden energy. It's you know, secret knowledge, if you like. So I feel like this is the overarching energy. So maybe you are a bit of a secret for this person. When they think of your name, you're a secret love. You are a secret attraction, a secret... I'm hearing the word guilty pleasure. I don't know why, but I'm hearing that phrase guilty pleasure, something like that. Because underneath Magician, which is a card of manifesting, you both actually wanted to manifest the connection, is the Seven of Wands, which is a card of challenge. So maybe there are some challenges, or this person, when they think of your name, there's a little bit of a challenge to them in terms of doing what they want, which is to be with you. There are some challenges to that. But as you can see in this card, and with all the seven, always with the Seven of Wands card, there are challenges, but the person always has the upper hand. They are always above the rest of the wands, standing strong. So I feel like this person, when they hear your name, the emotions are triggered that this is a challenge. This is a challenge, this connection, maybe to bring it out in the open, maybe to be open with my feelings about pile number 3, maybe to bring it out from the shadows. But I think I can overcome that challenge, because that is always the Seven of Wands, that feeling of being able to overcome it, even though it's there. There's you know, I absolutely adore pile number 3. Pile number 3 is my everything, really, because the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, well, first of all, she's a queen, really. So basically she is, you know, up there, really. So I feel this person might have you up there. She is the card of, you know, somebody who looks great. So the Queen of Pentacles is the card of sort of like really taking care of yourself. So this person, when they think of your name, thinks of somebody who looks great, who is very attractive, somebody that they really are attracted to. Somebody who is also fantastic at what they do, so a great career person, maybe top of her game, or top of their game, I should say, because it's just an energy, top of their game in terms of what they do, or very ambitious, but also a nurturer, a carer, a loving energy. So this person feels that you are loving, caring, nurturing, but also very ambitious and career oriented. You might even have your own business, or certainly have something on the side, which means you work for yourself, or you're in charge of your finances. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's in charge of her finances, got control of her finances, and lives very comfortably. So that is what they also, so their emotions that are triggered are that you could, that you're stable, that you're solid, that you're reliable, that you are beautiful, that they're attracted to you, that they feel a strong sense of attraction for you, actually. And with the Star card, I mean, they might actually be somebody that you might be somebody that they can access, that they can see. And you might even be somebody who's quite well known with the Star card here. But it's also about balance, harmony. So they feel that you bring them into balance, that you provide harmony for them, healing, hope. I think for them, you are hope. You are a sense of hope and happiness, because that is the Star. You are maybe somebody as well that guides them. You might actually be somebody that guides them, or that they feel they could get some very sound advice from, some very sound guidance. I'm just getting that strongly with these two cards here, that they feel that you would be somebody who would be a great partner, a great long-term partner, because you are very attractive and caring and nurturing, but also because you're level-headed and you would give them a lot of good guidance. That's what this person is thinking about you. But both of these images are very attractive, so I feel like this person has a lot of strong sense of attraction to you. You would really fill their cup in that respect. Now the Ace of Pentacles, they do want to start something with you. So if this is something that's like a crush situation, I feel like this person wants to begin something with you, you know, because with the High Priestess, it might be a secret situation, a secret crush, but they want to have a new beginning, a tangible new beginning, something that's very real. It's not something that's, these cards are like where there's a lot of dreaming going on. Yeah, a lot of fantasizing, where you may be both at the moment, a lot of fantasizing, a lot of dreaming, a lot of wondering what ifs, you know, or wouldn't it be great to be with pile number 3, that kind of fantasizing. But these cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, is a concrete cards, earthing it, bringing it down to earth, bringing it into 3D. So this person, when they think of your name, the emotions that are triggered is, I want to create a stable, solid relationship with pile number 3, something that's in the real world, something that's in the 3D world. I want to bring that into life. I want to, you know, have that with pile number 3. And I know that it might be challenging. There might be some challenges in this. There might be some heat somehow attached to doing that. So maybe there's a little bit of a burn in the situation, or it might cause some sort of, this person is thinking it might cause some heat or some disruption or some heightened feelings or intensity if somehow something comes out, but they are willing to face that. They are willing to face that because you are somebody that they really, really want to be with. They also might feel, I'm just getting for some of you, that they might feel you're very, very psychic with the High Priestess here. They might feel that you have a lot of psychic abilities, that you're very, very intuitive. You might even, you know, do that for a living, some of you. That's kind of just something that's coming into my mind, just for a few of you. That might be what you do on the side or your business or something. But they see you as being somebody who's very insightful, very intuitive. But maybe at the moment somebody who they want to ground is more like a fantasy, a dream at the moment, but they want to bring it into reality. They want to bring it out of, you know, out of the shadows, if you like, and make it real. Something like that. But anyway, in terms of zodiac signs, I mean, the star is Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and Seven of Wands is Aquarius again. You might also be somebody who's quite unique, because you've got Aquarius is a sign of somebody who's quite quirky, quite unique, quite you know, different, really. So I get the sense that they feel you're quite different and they like that about you. Quite original, maybe quite an original sort of person. But anyway, let's see what else we've got here. So what's, you know, is triggered? What emotions are triggered in pile number 3? This person, when they hear pile number 3's name, what emotions are triggered? Music. That's interesting. So maybe music, you could both be involved in music in some way, either in work or in hobbies. But it could be that certain songs remind them of you somehow, or you could have a special song between the two of you, something like that. What else have we got here? What is triggered? Maybe music, listening to certain songs reminds them of you, or you know, you kind of come to life through a certain song for them. What else have we got? Miracles. Yeah, maybe they want a miracle. Maybe it's a miracle. It feels like it's a miracle because there's a lot of dreaming at the moment. So maybe it would feel like a bit of a miracle to be with you, because the star is about wishing on a star. You know, hoping and dreaming as well. So maybe it would be like a little bit of a miracle for them if you and them were together. I might just put that one there. Let's put these here. And then let's get some message cards out, shall we? Okay, so what emotions are triggered, or what messages, are there between pile number 3 and their person? Messages are there from pile number 3 to their person. Clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Okay. Interesting. What else have we got here? So we've got some here. I've got 3 here. I didn't mean that. Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Yeah, it feels like this is quite a strong connection. But at the moment, it just feels like it's kind of caught up in dreams. There's a lot of so maybe it needs more power behind it to get it moving in some way, to ground it, really. Past lives, and this one came out in pile number 2, I think. It says, we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. So maybe this person feels there's like a strong soul connection between the two of you. And this one also came out. Did this one come out But it's interesting because I think I said, did I say in this earlier? I think I said in this one that there might be some sort of telepathic communication between the two of you. Did I say that? I can't really remember. It was in this pile or another one. But this says telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So yeah, it's certainly a strong bond. I think this person feels there's a strong bond between the two of you. And it could be with the prior priestess, that sort of psychic link between the two of you. There's a lot of intuitive, intuition that's kind of guiding the two of you together. You're both having intuitive feelings about each other, or feel that you're connecting somehow in the 5D, something like that. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.